After a little bit more discussion, focus shifted towards the roller group.
It's possible that Tony mixed the letters from batch 2.
Or it's possible that you did.
Because, like, all of a sudden there was another letter.
Didn't you say Tony was cleaning the letters?
The only other suspicion that I have is Tony, because there was a switch on a letter from the first batch of letters that we brought up to the second batch of letters.
I was bowling during the first batch, so he could have held a letter out and then threw it in.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And then threw it in the second batch.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there's one more letter here.
It sounds like a letter got moved from batch 1 to batch 2, either by
Tony might
mistake
be
or
the
on
mole.
purpose.
Yes.
Liz was cleaning the second batch of letters off, and all of a sudden that missing tile appeared. So it is possible that he kind of stashed that tile somewhere that would be found later.
Well, so yeah, first we had 6.
No.
He
gave them 7, they received 6 because they moved the tile from batch 1 to batch 2.
And then second,
He agrees with that.
How about the second one?
In the second
You said it
batch,
was in the towel.
we had
And you
8,
found it
but
again
they say
later
they
and
got
you
9.
sent it on.
So
That was still
the
batch
total
2.
Okay,
number
right.
of
And the
tiles
third,
is
what about
all.
third?
Maybe.
We
Third,
think you did.
we received 8, they received
No,
9.
it was in your towel.
There's something funky going on with the changing of the tiles. There was something funky going on with Dan and Josh when they were giving us tiles in our pie.
It was in the towel. You said.
From the second container that you stopped in, Lucky.
But it was different people taking the containers out.
Yeah,
He was
so
number
how did
2,
it get
because he was
switched?
number 2, Lucky.
But he never had access to
I never
That
touched
was
the
your
towel.
bag.
There's no way that could have happened on our end because each container was separated and they were closed by different people and they never crossed. And matter of fact, the pies never came at the same time. So we had one pie and we were completely done with that one, then the next one came.
Once she scored 100 and it was like verified, opened, flipped, started cleaning. Then once that was cleaned, made the call, gave you guys the data. Once that was done, I got
the
up.
tiles stayed in the towel.
Right, then that was on a clean towel, were the 6 tiles. Then the second one came at some point. I may have been bowling or not, that part I don't remember. But I got up, I started bowling my game, and you sat. She basically sat until I scored my 100, it was verified. Once that was done, quickly flip. She just opens it up, flips it on a clean tile,
And the
and
last
starts
tile
cleaning.
is still in there, it gets mixed with the new one batch. They did say that they had 2 containers at once because they were trying to get the score on the bowling. So either they did it on mistake or they did it on purpose. And I'm thinking either Tony or Lisa did that.
There was 3 separate containers. The intent was that each container got its own clean towel after. I believe you reused the first set of towels that we originally cleaned with for all 3, right?
Oh.
No.
You used
Oh,
a
yes.
because I noticed that, and that was my fault. And I didn't make that clear. Oh, we should use a brand new clean towel each time we clean.
Because they had all the tiles in their room, at least 2 batches at the same time. So it sounds like they either weren't very organized or they somehow mixed tiles from one batch into another.
Use the bowl and
Liar. I actually, Drew told me a couple weeks ago, so I've already had it tattooed on my butt.
I'm the mole.
Show us.
That's a little awkward.
The fact that you're so
And more awkward that you requested.
We're roomies.
You already saw it.
Oh, that's right. I mean, you saw it.
There were quite a few mistakes, and at this juncture, I'm not sure where they go. I don't know if it's Josh, I don't know if it's Dan, I don't know if it's Lisa or Tony, but one of them, I mean, or maybe none of them were the ball. I don't know. I just know that we had mistakes in those 2 groups.
No, dude, I understand.
Can I point something out? Can I please? I'm taking charge right now. Go, Josh.
In Dan's defense,
seeing more people trying to figure out who the mole is or starting to come out of their shell today, especially Amy. It was odd to see her stepping up and being really authoritative, but that's part of the game. people are finally starting to get to know each other and things are starting to happen. So
here's the question that I've been attempting to ask, trying to get an answer for, and I have not gotten a clear answer. So you're taking the tiles out one at a time, they're being run back one at a time. When exactly was it that you actually put all of the tiles out on the table to look at the whole word?
Never happened.
We never were
Okay.
looking at the whole word.
So you kept saying that you were.
I was trying to point out.
You were looking
This
at
is-
it. You were doing this in your
Combination.
Until finally everyone got what they had to say out and felt heard, and I just thought it was funny. And I'm like, I want to make more of this, if I can.
We talked about the mixers, we talked about the ears, we talked about the rollers. What the heck did the bakers do, and did you guys notice anything amongst each other that could be a potential clue?
Well, it's hard for us because, for example, USA, E&G, we couldn't like come up with anything to buy. I did step up, during the challenge. Hey, like doing the word hunt, and I'm probably also making a call. Maybe we should go for the immunity rather than just try and do the money. Definitely a good choice. Considering that sausages instead of sugarcane, I think we would have just totally bombed and failed.
We were almost going to just simply ignore the N altogether and go with sausage because it didn't make any sense to us.
As the rollers had suggested.
Yeah, and we were talking to the rollers on the phone
Yeah.
and said, hey, what do you think about this? Because this
They
doesn't
said
make
don't
sense.
use one of the tiles.
No. She said just get sausage.
Right.
Because we couldn't make the N work.
I think possibly Doris might have. Maybe she realized it could be, something else, but was like, oh no, sausages.
Well, and it would have been perfectly logical. I mean,
For tonight's dinner, I wanted sausage.
Bart,
and a
does that make
sauce.
sense that she would just say ignore the end because of
That's
hunger?
like sausage.
oh boy.
Well, wow.
Oh, okay, I didn't mean that.
Dude.
You meant Portuguese sausage, baby.